What up, y'all beautiful weirdos out there? Me and Jaelynn were looking for something to do after work. Go do some splashing in the water. Decided this Away Falls is only 10 minutes away from the house, and Jaelynn hasn't been here in
like 3 years.
3 years. So thought we'd come back here, do a little exploring, some splashing around, playing in the waterfall. Looks like there's probably a bunch of people down here. I'll walk Jaelynn up this river and show her some things she probably hasn't seen before, and we'll talk about stuff. What stuff? I don't know what kind of stuff we'll talk about, but here's a little secret. I never know what I'm going to talk about when I come out here with these cameras, so we'll get down here and see what happens, and you guys will have there'll be a little hint in the title of the video and the thumbnail, I imagine.
You'll know before we do.
Man, last time I was here, this water was rushing like crazy. Right after we had so much rain, like non-stop, day after day after day. We're still getting a ton of rain, but we're getting some, you know, a few days here and a few days there. Look at that kid. But yeah, so you guys will notice if you watched the last video from when I was here, there's not nearly as much water running as there was. Yeah, let's go down here and see what we can find. Yeah, this place be popping like usual, but we'll come back and then I'm gonna play around in the falls, Jay. But we're gonna walk on down the river here, and I'll just show you some of this river you ain't never seen. Look,
I know someone made
been building their own little swimming hole, their own little jacuzzi. That's a lot of effort, man.
Oh, I know. We did it, remember?
That is a lot of work. That's like Hayden level effort.
Yeah.
Hayden and Johnny level effort.
Hayden and Johnny would have had it 3 walls, 3 rocks high.
Right, and there'd be a bathroom in there.
Yeah.
It's like at Houston Woods, there's crawdads and minnows just scattering everywhere. Can you see them, Jay? Yeah, something I try to do every week in one way or another is get myself out to a river or something to get myself immersed in water, and that's like a ritual for me. But I mean, I don't think of it that I don't plan it that way, but yeah, it kind of is. I spend every weekend in the water, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't even know where I was going with that, but oh, look.
Yeah.
Yes, got another toy for the Jeep. I'll probably give it to one of them kids up there on the way out if they're still there.
Yeah.
Look at that guy. That's a pretty dope freaking ride too. Look at that.
Yeah.
You think your motorcycle's cool?
My motorcycle is cool.
Yeah, but look what I got.
Does it go boom, boom?
River treasure, baby. River treasure. Jay, thumbnail. River treasure, baby.
River treasure.
This is about as impromptu as it gets, though, isn't it? This is about as impromptu
yeah,
trip as it gets. I wasn't even sure. What is it, about 10 after 6 right now?
something like that.
And I wasn't even sure if we were doing anything until about 10 after 5. We were gonna go out to that spot that I like taking you guys out to, that I call my little spot. But right now there's a detour, and it's taking like an extra 15 minutes to get there. And since we're kind of burning daylight by the time I get off work, I thought we'd just come out here. You're very quiet today.
I'm very tired.
Why are you so tired?
Good last night.
Really?
Yeah, it was a tossy-turny night, and I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Well, you went out and did something new for the first exciting for the first time yesterday.
That's what I was thinking, is like I was a little,
Yeah,
I don't know if it was still adrenaline, but just like I was still a little excited and hyped up.
Tell them what you did.
I went on my first group ride with a bunch of girls and guys from Richmond, and that was fun. Met a lot of new faces, and I already let them modify my bike. No, but it was fun. We went out to Centerville and back.
Yeah,
and,
Centerville, Indiana, not Ohio.
Yeah, and some loop around. Took the long way, but I think we got lost for just a second, and then we figured out where we were, or they did, and I. But it was fun. Stayed out until what, like 8:30, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty late for you.
I know, we started at 6, so 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and it was like, I think you just said it, but 45 minutes each way, just to Centerville and back?
Something like that, roughly. We stopped at a gas station, and that's when they modified my bike.
So yeah, I mean, you go do something exciting and new like that, you're gonna have a hard time winding down after that, you know?
Yep.
I'm like that. So something that happens to me a lot on hikes, guys, I think we've talked about this before, Jay.
Uh-huh.
If especially if I'm going to somewhere new, like when we went to Clifty Falls,
Yeah.
I won't be able to sleep the night before because I'm so excited about the next day's trip, and then the next day's hike is like extra grueling because I am freaking exhausted. So yeah, that excitement, man, it's hard to sleep when you've done something or planning to do something exciting.
Oh yeah, I was tossing and turning like crazy. I eventually went to sleep, but I think I was tossing and turning for a good like 2 hours. Like I could not go to sleep.
Yep. So if you guys go back in the catalog and find the Zaleski State Forest video, if you feel so compelled, that in particular, I was going on 2 hours of sleep the night before, and I don't even think it was a solid 2 hours because I kept waking up.
Yeah.
But good, man.
Shit.
Oh, about had a spill.
My foot got like suctioned to this one, and it was a weird situation.
And somebody didn't bring their water shoes.
Listen, okay, I thought we were splashing in water.
We are splashing in water.
Yeah, this is a different splashing in water.
I mean, splashing in water, splashing in water.
Yeah.
You thought we were gonna be
Thought I was gonna
just like it right here?
Yeah.
Well, you know your dad better than that.
I know.
Has it been that long since we've hung out? This is probably about the deepest spot we'll come across. Look at these big old freaking minnows in here.
Creatures.
There's a snake. I was gonna say there's gotta be them. And look at them spiders, man. All right, guys. The thing I'm most terrified of, snakes and spiders. There's 2 snakes, and there are 2 monster spiders right there. Probably some poisonous kind. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and get closer.
Why would you do that?
I'm facing my fears, Jay.
I understand, but you know, like, you don't have to.
I know I don't have to. It's the spiders more than the snakes that are freaking me out over here. I mean, these spiders are huge. I hope you guys can see those. Oh my God, there's one right under the snake I didn't even see. This is where I need like a 6-foot selfie stick or something. Oh my gosh, look at those. Oh, Jay, there's something moving.
The snake did twitch when you did.
Well, I feel like that spider's about to try to eat that snake. Look at those spiders, guys. Those are as big as the palm of my hand. Whew. That's close enough. It's close enough. I'm gonna call that a win. Calling that a win. Jaelynn's grown up so fast. She's just as tall as me now. I don't know if they can tell.
I don't know, probably. I mean, it's pretty direct line of view. Oh man.
This is awesome back here.
What is
I like Houston Woods better
Yeah.
than this, or really, I like all the rivers I go to better than this, but this is a nice little spot to be able to go 10 minutes away from the house, you know?
My arms are sore.
The water be stinking back here worse though.
Really?
That fishy water smell.
I think Houston smells like this.
The river or the lake? Maybe it does. Maybe I've just gotten used to it there because I've spent so much time there.
I don't think it's a negative smell.
I'd prefer it to be toned down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'd still take it over a swimming pool full of chlorine. Do you see where, I don't know, I want to say that this is like a trend, but did you see where like girls with blonde hair are going and swimming in like rivers and ponds and stuff to get their hair to turn green?
That's chlorine.
No, from the algae and stuff. It's a thing that's been popping up on my YouTube, on my YouTube shorts.
If you're blonde and you get in a chlorine pool, your hair will for sure turn green.
Yeah, this is ponds and lakes. They're going out, or rivers. They're going out and swimming in rivers and stuff. I don't know if it works.
I don't know. I mean, it can to a degree, yeah. I have, oh, that was a big fish. Oh, you see it?
Yeah, I do see it.
It like went.
I still see it. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yep.
So when the water level drops, where do they go? Hey, people who know stuff about fish. We're like in these rivers like this, where the water is like right now, it's high for this time of year, and it's on average only like 6 inches, you know, up to my ankles. Where did the big fish go? Like this will be down low enough here in the next few weeks that they can't swim across. You know what I mean? So where do they go? Do they like sense the water level drop in, so they go to where they need to go ahead of time?
Probably. Wouldn't the pressure change on the water?
No idea. No idea. So that's the big philosophical question of today. Where do the big fish go when the water level drops?
I'm sure that's a poetic phrase as well, but we can piece together.
That's right, that's what we're unpacking today, y'all. Only the hard-hitting topics.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you do?
It connects.
Huh?
It connects.
Connects.
It connects.
What are you talking about?
Talk about it off camera.
Off camera talk. See you guys later. Here, Jay. Last time I was here. There we go. Last time I was here, me and Axel were walking through here. And right there, a baby deer jumped out and took off running up that way. And Axel took off after it and was like, not listening to you, Dad. Took off after that deer. And I was like, Dad, God, I started to go after him, but I was like, I'm never gonna chase him down. So I was like, I'll just wait for him to come back. He comes back like 5 minutes later. And I don't know if I caught him on video, but he comes walking back about 5 minutes after he took off after that deer. And his face is just covered in mud. Not blood, mud. From where he must have just face planted. And gave up and came back, yeah. I mean, it was completely covered, like spackled on his face, just covered with mud. It was hilarious. So the water was up enough that those rocks right there, like that little bridge,
yeah,
those were pretty much covered. So it was another good, what, foot higher probably. But we could have came through on the kayaks through here. The water was rushing quick through here. Look how much fun this would have been. We needed to come out and clear these logs out first because some of these logs were here. But yeah, when the water was up like another foot, blast through there, then around there, and then down this rock wall. And then just on down that way. Don't that look like that would have been fun to just come through? More of that jelly fungus, that stuff's everywhere. Working on my balance. I'm not doing a very good job of it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fall. So something I have not even considered, I don't think anyway, sometimes I do, but I forget.
Didn't even notice.
That's the Cardinal Greenway Trail. I can't remember. Is it Cardinal? What's it called? Cardinal. I'll post it.
Cardinal Greenway.
Yeah, I think it's Cardinal Greenway. But anyway, that's part of that trail. But that used to be a train bridge, and I didn't even piece that together in my head.
It looks like one.
So pretty remarkable history. And again, for anybody who's been watching the channel for a while, I did a video. I don't know, I said a few weeks, but it's probably been more like a month and a half ago now, or 2 months maybe, at the old record company and piano company in like the Memorial Park. The thumbnail's like me standing in front of an army tank. That's just a couple miles. If we just kept walking the river, that's just a couple miles up, if even that. If it's even 2 miles, straight up the river. We could probably walk to it, but I don't want to take a chance on getting back after dark. But yeah, man, this is a cool spot. Like, the history here is awesome. I love that. I don't know what it is about like rock walls like that I love so much, but
No,
I
like them too.
yeah, I love them.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
And the sound of the water, the water, it's just like a symphony to me. I love that sound. That's my favorite sound in the world. You know, I used to, even before I realized how much I enjoyed being out in nature and out in water, I don't know if you remember this, Jay, but we used to have in our house one of those fountains. Do you remember that, with the rocks?
Yep.
And it was always just because I love that sound. I've always loved the sound of running water.
I want to get one. If I can get my garden going next year, my garden area, it'd be nice to have one while I'm out there digging around, you know.
Yeah. Or even like my wife, Jaelynn's mom, Lynn, she's got fish tanks, and she's always doing things to quiet down the sound of the water at night so she can sleep. But me, it's like, let that water sing. Let that water sing, baby. Like, I love the sound of that water, even though it's just coming through the filter. It's just the sound of water, man. I just love the sound of running water.
I could pass out for days just listening. I usually listen to rain at night. I haven't been recently.
You did that ever since you were a little girl.
Yeah.
You've done that ever since you were little.
I loved it.
This is my little girl, y'all. This is my little girl. It's my dollar.
But like Mammal Bev and I used to sit on the front porch at the trailer and just listen.
When it was raining?
Oh, it'd be storming, and we're sitting on the front porch, we're getting, misted, but it felt so good.
Yeah, it does. I can just sit in the rain.
Yeah, I could too. If someone just left me there.
So something I remember from when I was young, me and a coworker were just talking about this not too long ago, actually, because she loves rain as well. But when we used to go to my great-grandparents, your Papa Richard's mom and dad, when we used to go to their house when I was a kid, my Mamaw Tootie, that was her name, Tootie. I had a grandma named Tootie.
I know, I love it.
I had a grandma named Tootie. I love my life. But anyway, I do. I love being me. Thank you, God, for letting me be me. it was worth it. All the trouble was worth it. But anyway, I remember distinctly, like, we would always pull up there when we were going to visit, and you know, parents would kind of wake us up because those kids were asleep in the back, and it was always raining, and they were always out on the porch. They had a covered porch out front with like a porch swing, and they had their chairs, and then they had, I can see, it's funny, I can see it like I'm there, but they had on the wall, like here's the front door, and then like here's a wall, and on this wall was a cabinet that you open up, and it had like a phone in it and stuff. So they had everything set up to where when it's raining,
They can.
you can, well, it didn't matter if it's raining, but it's covered is why I say that. But you could just be outside.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be in the house. Tootie, Manuel Tootie'd go in, she'd cook dinner. Oh, our breakfasts were, oh my gosh, Jay. Breakfast would be like fried chicken and pork chops and homemade biscuits and bacon.
I would kill to have a fried chicken breakfast
Oh my
by
goodness.
a grandma named Tootie.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. I wish that you could have experienced that. It was amazing. Don't cry. Don't cry. I seen that. I seen that. I seen what just happened. I seen.
It
Did
was
you guys
a
see?
speckle, okay?
I seen
She
it.
got it back in. Fun.
Get back in there, Till. But yeah, man, that's like one of my favorite memories that I think about from childhood. I loved being out in the rain, and we would go out, like me and my cousins, and there was a there was a hill. So I just have to talk with my hands, but like if we're looking away from the house, there was like a hill, and then up at the top of the hill was like the horse barn and their horses. But down at the bottom they had there wasn't a tile there, but there was like a drainage ditch dug to channel all the water away from the house. And me and my cousin Bobby, I remember we did this many times, but I remember getting in trouble for it one time because I think it might have caused some problems. But we would always go and we'd be finding these big rocks, and we would like dam it up on two ends and make like a little splash pool out of it, like a little spot we could splash around in. That was my childhood, man. That's where this comes from. This wanting to be outside doing stuff is stuff like that. That's funny. It's funny because it's funny. I spent most of my life, sad story part, not doing anything for like 15 years. Then I think even people, including myself, thought that this getting outdoors and doing things outside was something that I just stumbled across and just trying new things, but that's actually not what happened at all. I just tapped back into who I always was and what I always loved and enjoyed, and now I just fully embrace that, man. I love being out here, and it started back then, you know. I keep finding these like moments in time where I keep telling myself it started, but I don't think I'll ever be able to actually pinpoint one moment in time. I think it's just cumulatively all those experiences. Like for the longest time, I was thinking about one time when Mom and Dad took, I don't know if I should get too in the details of this. Mom and Dad were having some problems, and my dad came and picked me and my sister and my brother up one like Saturday. And sorry, Mom and Dad, for airing this out, but it's not bad. We got through it. Everything's fine. But anyway, my dad took us to this place in Vandalia, which is not too far from where I live, about an hour from where I live now. Actually, it's Tip City, but it's called Charleston Falls. And I remember my dad taking us there when I was little. I told you about this, didn't I?
Yeah.
And for the longest time, I thought that was the first experience I had that got me into the outdoors. But now, like sitting here just talking about the memories of visiting my grandparents, and you talking about Mamaw sitting on the porch, just remind me, it goes back even further than that. Memory lane, man. Memory lane, baby. I don't know if there are videos that will that'll go on this channel or not. I don't know what we'll do. I almost think we should start your own YouTube channel for your motorcycling. Because I think that including it on the Weirdos Outside the Outdoor channel could hurt your brand.
Huh?
Well, a bunch of people will tune in for motorcycling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people will see your videos, subscribe for motorcycling videos.
Oh, I got you.
And then not see motorcycle videos as often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been thinking we should branch it off into your own motorcycling channel and call it like the Weirdos Out Riding or something.
Yeah.
Weirdos Riding or something. Weirdos on the Ride or something. I don't know. Because remember too, like the plan is I'm gonna get me a motorcycle. I've been thinking the same thing even in regard to Hayden with some of the stuff he does. Yeah. Like the homesteading stuff.
We talked about this before.
Yeah, I thought we had. But like the homesteading stuff, it might fit the outdoor channel, but I don't know.
Some of it's good. I mean, we can make shorts out of some of it so it all stays connected.
Well, the plan is to do it all under the Be Weird Out Loud banner. So if people who don't know, you've heard, well, new watchers, the catchphrase around here is Be Weird Out Loud. Because that's what we're trying to, I don't know. It says a lot of things really. If I start trying to explain it, I'll be talking all day. But yeah, so that's the banner that all this is under. The Weirdos Outside is the Outdoor Adventure channel. Thinking about like what we're talking about now, doing a separate channel for Jaelynn's motorcycle stuff, which once I get me a motorcycle, I'll join in on that.
It's gonna be fun watching you learn how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
But you've been on a bike before.
I've been on bikes plenty of times in my life.
I know.
We'll see. I promise you, it's the gear shifting that like makes me the most nervous.
Oh no, that was the most nervous part for me. That's the easiest part.
I feel like,
although I did almost accidentally pop a wheelie today coming in New Paris because I let out my clutch too quick when I downshifted.
Yeah, see, I'm so scared.
That's like only happened like maybe 5 times.
Stop talking now.
But like when it's time for you to get a bike, you do need to get a bike that's heavy enough for you. My bike is going to be way too light. I mean, you might be fine on it, but it's very light.
Yeah, I'm too big of a guy. I don't think like
there are plenty of dudes your size that ride bikes like
that ride those 500 inches. Well, I guess the bike itself isn't very heavy.
There are
dudes
that ride little 150 grams, Honda Grom.
Yeah, but like on the highway?
I'm not getting on the highway.
No, I'm not getting on the highway. Yeah, I just don't, I feel like I don't know, man. I can't keep my mind focused on one thing long enough that I literally don't trust my ability to even keep track of my gears and stuff.
Oh no.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Me too, but it's much easier than you think it's gonna be. You can feel it in the bike. Literally,
you can feel it in the bike. Just follow me, Jay, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I am, because
for a second I thought I didn't see you grab your backpack.
No, I grabbed it. There's only one paranoid person here.
Hey, I just said this in my last video. It's the paranoid that survive. Just because you're paranoid don't mean I'm not after you. I think that's a Nirvana song or something. And that's probably not the right melody or anything. I wasn't even really trying to get it right, but I do think that was Nirvana. That's a Nirvana song. But anyway.
I followed you and you let me know. There's a rock there.
Well, just like I tell everyone, don't follow me too closely.
I wasn't.
Follow if you choose.
You're supposed to tell me that if there's a rock.
Well, I did not hit that rock, so you...
Those are exposed.
Here's a rock.
Exactly.
But I did not encounter the rock that you did, so you obviously weren't going exactly in my every step. Yeah, I love the water. But yeah, so you can feel it in the bike. And it tells you what gear you're in now, right? Motorcycles nowadays,
Newer ones.
like back in the day, you just had to know, right?
Yeah, which if you get a bigger bike, you're gonna end up getting a older bike.
Oh, great.
Not like an old bike, just an older bike.
One that doesn't tell me what gear I'm in.
Maybe. It'll tell you if you're in neutral.
Hey, this is why I got as close to those snakes and spiders as I did earlier. I'm trying to face these fears, man,
Yeah,
so
like,
I can live.
The bike that Matt sent me to send you was perfect size, perfect price, because bigger bikes, what Matt's is an 1800 or something like that.
Yeah.
Those things like brand new are like $40,000.
Wowzers.
Yeah, so if I would have got a 650 instead of a 500, I would have been spending closer to 10 grand.
Well then.
What?
So I'm getting a 1982.
No. You just might be getting like a 2012.
I'd be good with the 1982. I like them old bikes.
More
If I'm
parts,
going, I might as well go for the Gusto.
more parts.
I don't care. I ain't afraid.
Parts are harder to find.
Sounds like healthy challenge and opportunity to me. Look at this little spot right here.
And then
You could just like lay down, put your heels up against that ledge right there, and probably just lay there.
Is that thing wonderful?
I don't know, Jay, but I feel like this is leading to something. Well, I found a cool little monster truck and some labels. River treasure, baby. River treasure. Somebody like spilled their backpack or something, maybe. I don't know. Something, kind of a strange thing to find, like just scattered out in one spot.
Oh, yeah.
Jaelynn just warned me that we're reapproaching the snake tree, but I already knew. I already had my eye on it. And I don't think the snakes are there no more. Which means they could be anywhere. I think maybe that one is still there. I don't know, I can't tell you.
Dad just wants the snakes to be on the tree. You do understand.
No, I know. That's what I said. I said they could be anywhere if they're not there.
Okay.
Yeah, the one is still there. Them spiders not. Them spiders aren't there. Hey man, if anybody knows what kind of snake that is, if you can see it well. Ugh, I want to get ever close to it again. I wish that piece of bark wasn't there. Oh no, I can't. If anybody knows what kind of snake that might be. It's like gray and black stripes, I think. Let me know. Because I definitely do not know.
It's a spicy spaghetti noodle.
I mean, usually what I'm used to seeing are like those milk snakes, or I think they call them queen snakes, or the black snakes is what I'm used to seeing. That one, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've probably seen them before, but
They're spicy spaghetti noodles.
they're spicy spaghetti noodles. That snake is a spicy spaghetti noodle. I mean, I guess it would be a pretty spicy noodle.
Yep.
So
It could be linguine if you want it to be.
you're making me even hungrier than I already am.
Oh, you're just catching on?
Oh, I keep forgetting to say what I'm setting out to say. This is what happens to me. I just start talking. I never actually finish what I'm saying.
Nobody.
We need to get together so you can make us that.
Birria.
Yeah, say it again.
Birria tacos. I was gonna
birria
make
tacos.
I might make it still this week.
Yeah, we saved some like sauce from the first time she made it. Yeah, some juice, and then that's gonna go into this new batch, and then we're gonna keep that tradition going for hopefully ever.
Till it's getting.
Oh, guess what else, Jay?
What?
My boss is gonna send me some dried bread starter in the mail, so I can make my own bread. How awesome is that?
Sourdough?
Yeah, sourdough.
Oh man, you're in for it.
Oh, I know. I've been buying it from that Amish store, like
Dude,
I told you.
I want to make.
I can't wait till I
sourdough
make it.
so bad. Sourdough is gonna eat you alive.
Oh, it's going down.
Oh, I know.
So thank you, my boss. If you ever see this, I'm looking forward to that.
You have to feed it.
Yeah, I know. So that's what got me interested. I was talking. We were out to dinner with my boss and a bunch of coworkers, and she was talking about making bread, and she kept talking about feeding it. So one way or another, I was like, "What do you mean feeding it?" And she's like, "Oh, well, you have to feed it flour and water." And I'm like, "But what is it though? Like, what are you talking about? You got to feed it." And it's the bread, the yeast.
Starter.
It's the yeast, the starter, yeah. And then she was telling me how like when you feed it, you take a little off. It's called discard,
Yeah.
but you keep that because you use that to make more starters or pizza crusts or whatever she said. I don't even know if she said more starters, but she for sure said like pizza crust.
More starters off of discard, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't realize that bread was an animal that you had to like care for and tend to.
Some people have sourdough starters that are like they're great grain sourdough starters.
Yeah, yeah. So I remember the concept of friendship bread.
Yeah.
But I never I never understood what it was.
Friendship bread.
Well, yeah, so that's the same thing. They use like piece of the same bread forever, but I didn't realize it was an animal bread.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was like lions, tigers, and sourdough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't realize it was lions, tigers, and sourdough.
Yep. Welcome to the what do we call it? The holistic side of the granola side of the hippies.
The granola side, yuck. I don't like granola.
Crunchy side.
I don't like granola,
You don't
but
like granola?
no, I don't.
Oh, really?
But I am about to feed me some bread so I can eat it later. That's for sure happening. And me and Hayden, we're gonna build a earthen stove in the backyard. I don't know. I'm gonna look up all the things. I'm gonna look up all the stuff and things.
Yeah, you gotta know your
No, listen, we're making an earthen stove in the backyard.
You need a Dutch oven.
I know. And we're
Do you
gonna.
even know what a Dutch oven is?
Yeah, it's like the clay pot that you. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have an earthen stove made out of clay in the backyard to cook the bread in. Yeah, I can't wait. This is exactly the type of thing that keeps me entertained, is stuff like that. I can't like sit and watch TV hardly.
Wouldn't it be nice if that would have been the hobby I chose?
Right, instead of motorcycling. Woo-hoo-hoo. Don't step on that rock.
Just laying on it straight through right here. I don't know if you're paying.
Yeah, like bread making or guitar or literally anything other than motorcycling. But I can't lie, like I'm extremely proud of you. I'm so proud. I really am proud of you.
Hey.
Scared to death. Scared. Hey. Scared, but prep. Know what I mean? Scared, but prep.
Yep.
Boink.
Good thing it whacked.
Found another toy. But you know, the cool thing about this is probably just leave it up here by this log, and kids tomorrow will just play with it.
Yep.
So that's what I'll do. I'll probably do the same with that monster truck. Although this is, now I'm gonna go over there and get my head wet. Whoa! All right, I'm about out of battery on this GoPro, but I'm gonna go over here and stick my head in that water before we take off. You going? You ain't sticking your head in the water?
I gotta put a helmet on.
All
I
right.
wanted to, but...
Oh, show them what you found.
Huh?
Show them what you found there. It looks like a nutting stone. Yeah, see that divot right there. And what else do y'all see? If you say Ohio, you're right.
Oh,
That does look like Ohio. That really
wait. It
does.
does, I know.
That's wild.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah, found an artifact. How awesome is that? River treasure, baby. River treasure. I know there's snakes around here somewhere. All right, y'all ready? Woo! Ah. Yeah, baby. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, that feels good, man. All right, y'all. If I decide to post this, we'll see. Probably will. I end up posting everything we film. But anyway, thanks for coming along with us, guys. Hope it was entertaining. We will catch you next time. Be weird out loud. Peace.